If you had put just 10,000 naira aside in January, today it could either still be sitting there doing nothing, or it could have quietly grown into something bigger. The shocking part, the choice was in your hands the whole time. Now, most people believe small money doesn't grow, but that's the biggest mistake. Every month you delay, you're losing the one thing you cannot get back. And in money, time is everything. So today, I am going to show you the real difference between 10,000 naira saved and 10,000 naira invested, and why the earlier you start, the further ahead you would be. Let's get in. Now, we've all had people say 10k is too small to invest, and because of that belief, most people never even start. But here's the truth. Money doesn't grow because it is big. It grows because it's given time and direction. Think about this. How many times this year have you spent 10,000 naira without even blinking? Maybe on eating out, buying airtime, weekend enjoyment, or transfers that just appeared. It didn't just feel like much, right? But what if you had taken just one of those 10k spends and put it to work back in January? By now, you would already be seeing growth. The danger of saying it's too small is that months pass, years pass, and suddenly you realize that all those too smalls could have built something massive. The truth is, money is like a seed. If you keep it in your pocket, it stays the same. But if you plant it in the right place and give it time, it multiplies. So the real question is not, is 10k enough? The real question is, what would 10k become if I just give it a chance? Now let's get practical. Imagine two people back in January, both had just 10,000 naira. The first person simply dropped their money into a regular savings account. Today, 9 months later, it's still almost the same 10,000 naira, maybe 10,000, 50 naira, if the bank was feeling generous with interest. That is what most people are doing, and it is why their money never seems to move forward. The second person decided to test a money market fund. These are safe investment pools where your money is managed and earns higher interest than a normal savings account. If they had put their 10k there in January, by now they'd be holding around 11,000 naira or 11,500 naira. Nothing massive, but enough to show progress. Now imagine a third person who took the same 10,000 naira and bought a few shares in a solid Nigerian company or even international stocks through apps like Trove or Chaka. By now, depending on the market, they might be up to 15%, 20% or more. Their 10k could be worth 12,000 plus. Of course, shares can also dip, but over time, they have the power to outgrow. Both savings and money market funds. Here's a punchline. All three started with the same 10,000 naira. One stayed stuck, one grew a little, and one had the chance to grow a lot more. The difference wasn't the money, it was a decision. And the most painful part, the one who left their 10k in a basic account can't rewind time. That is the hidden cost of delay. Once time is gone, it is gone. And every month you wait, everyone else's money is quietly compounding while yours is just sitting. Now let's talk about the real secret that separates people who just save from those who actually build wealth. It is called compound interest. Compound interest simply means your money earns money, and then that money also starts earning money. Over time, the snowball effect becomes unstoppable. But here's the catch. It only works if you start and give your money time. Let's break this down simply. If you put 10k into a basic savings account, it just sits there. But if you put that same 10,000 naira into a money market fund that's around 10% annual growth, by next year you'd have 11,000. Now imagine adding 10k every month. In just 1 year, you'd cross over 120k plus growth. That is how small steps multiply. The same applies to shares or stocks. When you buy shares in strong companies, you're not just saving, you're owning a piece of business. If the business grows, your money grows too. And with dividend-paying stocks, you're even rewarded along the way. Now, here's some simple tools in Nigeria you can start with today. We have PiggyVest to CarryWise. It's perfect for beginners, letting you lock money and watch it grow. We have Optimus by AfriInvest, a solid money market investment option that beats inflation. We have Trove or Chaka. If you want to start owning local or international stocks with as little as 1,000 naira, the point is you don't need millions to start. You just need consistency and time. 10K today looks small, but with compound growth and discipline, it can transform into hundreds of thousands over the years. The earlier you start, the stronger the effect bigger. So remember, it's not about how much you have, it's about how long you allow it to grow. Let's imagine two friends, Ada and Tunde. Ada started with 10K in January, right? Tunde kept saying, I will start when I have more. By December, Ada's money has already grown and her consistency has multiplied her result. Tunde, he's still waiting for the perfect time. But the truth is, the perfect time never comes. This is the hidden cost of delay. When you wait, you're not just losing money, you're losing time. And time is the one thing you can never buy back. Every month you hesitate, someone else's money is quietly compounding while yours is standing still. Now here's the bitter truth. Even if Tunde starts later with more money, he may never catch up with Ada because she gave her money time to grow. And that's the edge you can only get by starting early. So start now. So here's the big takeaway. 10K saved is just money sitting still, but 10K invested is money working for you. The earlier you start, the more powerful your results become. Don't fall for that lie that 10K is too small. What is too small today can become meaningful tomorrow if you give it time. Whether it's money market fund or simple savings app, or even shares, the key is to start. So here's my challenge to you. Before this weekend, pick one platform and test it with 10,000 naira. Don't overthink it, just start. You'll be shocked at what happens when you give your money direction instead of letting it sit idle. And if you want me to show you the best beginner-friendly investment in Nigeria, starting from as little as 5K, hit that subscribe button right now. Your future self will thank you later.